ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣೇಶ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ರಾಮಾಯ ರಾಮಭದ್ರಾಯ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರಾಯ ವೇಧಸೆ ರಘುನಾಥಾಯ ನಾಥಾಯ ಸೀತಾಯ ಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 48 of Ayodhya Kanda. In the previous couple of chapters we saw Sri Rama in his chariot. He was going away from Ayodhya while the people from Ayodhya were following him for some distance till they reached river Thamasa, where they slept for the night, and even before the sunrise Rama, having woken up along with Sita and Lakshmana, had gone away in his chariot before the people of Ayodhya woke up. And in the morning, when people of Ayodhya woke up, they saw Rama not in their vicinity. They were falling in despair. They tried to search him. They tried to find the mark of his cartwheel, but they could not able to trace it for long distance. And then with despair they all returned back to Ayodhya, which is already immersed deep in the sorrow. Thus afflicted, the people of capital, their eyes streaming with tears, longed to give up their lives. Having followed Rama to the forest, they became melancholy and appeared to be almost lifeless. In their homes with their wives and sons, they lamented bitterly. None rejoiced, none were cheerful, none decked out their children to advantage, nor did the women adorn themselves. No fire burned on the hearth of any home. None was glad to recover the wealth he had lost, and none rejoiced at a sudden increase of riches. Mothers found no delight in the return of their firstborn after a long absence. Every house was filled with wailing. The husbands returning without Rama were upbraided by their wives with bitter words, as an elephant is goaded by its driver. Everywhere was heard, without beholding Ramachandra, of what use to us are our homes, women, wealth, sons, or pleasure. There is only one who is truly virtuous, and it is Lakshmana, who has followed Rama and Sita to the forest. How fortunate are those lakes and rivers filled with lotuses, while whose waters Rama, entering to bath, does to purify himself. Beautiful forests, rivers with verdant banks, lakes and mountains will be adorned by the presence of Sri Ramachandra. Those mountains visited by Rama, recognizing their beloved guest, will honor him with due hospitality. The trees also, their branches laden with flowers and buds, in which the bees are humming and murmuring, will offer their beauty to Rama. The hills will send forth flowers out of season and yield fruit and blossom in his honor. The crystal waterfalls of varied beauty will gush forth from the mountains to give delight to him. The trees growing on the slope of the mountain will enchant him. Where Rama is, fear and danger are banished. The heroic sons of King Dasharatha even now are but a little distance from us. Come, let us follow them. There is no happiness save in the service of the holy feet of that illuminated one. Verily, he is the only Lord of the world, the absolute, the highest state, and our sole support. The women of the city, overcome with grief, addressing their husbands, they said, "Let us follow Rama. We will serve Sri Sita. You attend on Sri Rama. Remember, Rama will preserve and maintain you in the forest, while Sri Sita will grant support to us. Of what use is life where the heart is restless and mind bereft of purpose? If Kaikeyi rule the kingdom, setting aside the moral law, what delight can we have in children and possessions? Even our lives will become valueless will Kaikeyi be solicitous on our account, she who has abandoned King Dasharatha and her son Sri Ramachandra for the sake of power, we swear by our sons that while we live we will never be slaves to Kaikeyi, who can live happily under the rule of that shameless and evil woman who pitilessly exiled the son of the king. Without a ruler, the defenseless kingdom will become a prey to every misfortune and perish on account of Kaikeyi's evil deeds. The king will not long survive the exile of Rama, and without him the kingdom will be destroyed. Our good karma being exhausted, we are miserable. Let us either have recourse to poison, or follow Rama, or seek some other place and live there unknown. By exiling Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana, though false means, we have been made subject to Bharata's governance as beasts are led to the slaughter. Sri Rama, a source of delight resembling the full moon, the destroyer of his enemies, mighty armed, Lakshmana's elder brother, whose eyes are like lotuses, who speaks in gentle accents, who is brave, guileless, and beloved of the people, will assuredly adorn the forest wheresoever he roams. The women of the city, distressed by their separation from Rama, wept and mourned, as do the friends of a dying man. Lamenting thus, the sun set and the night fell. No sacrificial fires were visible, nor did the Brahmins devoted to the study of the Veda intone the sacred texts or recite the Puranas, and in no dwelling was any lamp kindled. The city of Ayodhya, stricken and destitute, the stalls of merchandise forsaken, was bereft of beauty like the sky divested of stars. The women of Ayodhya, filled with sorrow as if their own sons or brothers had been banished, wept bitterly, Sri Ramachandra being dearer to them than their own children. In the city, no songs or music was heard, nor was there dancing or any sign of rejoicing. The merchants ceased to expose their merchandise and sat sunk in dejection. Thus, Ayodhya, without joy or creativity, appeared as desolate as an ocean without water. Thus ended chapter 48 of Ayodhya Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puramasini Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.